Hi, friends. Let's see some good practices that can help us get a good sleep. First thing I'm going to talk about is, slow, deep belly breathing. What does that mean? Place your hand on your belly and inhale deeply as you count to four. Fill your belly up as you inhale and try to keep your chest still as you breathe. Hold your breath for a 7 count and then exhale slowly as you count to 8. The next thing that we're going to talk about is the progressive muscle relaxation exercise. Starting from the very tip of your toes, as you see here, gradually flex and release all your muscle groups one at a time. Breathe in as you tense your muscle for 5 seconds. Then visualize the tension leaving your body as you relax. And the third one is escaping yourself into some imagination instead of focusing on sleeping. Trying to force yourself to sleep can make you restless. Take your mind off from sleeping and then think about something relaxing. For example, building your perfect house or room in your mind. Picture a calm setting or vividly imagine some soothing sights, sounds, and smell. Invent a peaceful story. Just don't imagine an exciting adventure. That's not going to put you into sleep. And then black out some unwanted noises because noise can impact your ability to to sleep as well as it can decrease your overall sleep quality. So what you can do is try listening to a radio program or podcast that's not too engaging to help block out noise distractions such as traffic. Listen to something that is soft spoken instead of loud, something that you can enjoy, some melodies that you can put yourself into sleep. The next thing is try meditating. Meditating is very very important that can calm your mind and body. Breathe slowly and deeply and visualize some good images from your childhood. Allow your thoughts to wander like passing clouds or rocking waves as you relax your muscles and sink into the bed. And the next one is, you can also use some supplements. You can give it a shot. There are many sleeping supplements available. As we all know, melatonin is very vital for our sleep. That's a sleep hormone that puts us into sleep. Our body produces melatonin naturally, and it is the common sleep supplement available in the market. Please consult your doctor before you use that. Okay, and the next thing you can do is getting up and do something relaxing if you can't sleep. For instance, you can leave your bedroom instead of tossing and turning. Try to take a hot bath or listening to a soothing music or having a light snack. Do some activity for 15-20 minutes or until you start to feel drowsy and then back to bed. One more thing what I would like to add out is about the noise minimization. What you can do is when you white noise, when you kind of use white noise to fall asleep in, especially when you're in the midst of noisy environment. White noise is something constant that can help you ignore disturbing sounds like noisy neighbors or a busy street. You know if you use a lot of YouTube apps and streaming apps like rustling leaves or raindrops or ocean sound, that can help you put into sleep. And the next one is the you can use a sleeping mask if you're struggling with ambient light. Making an sleep mask out of an old tie or a pillowcase or a headband. Anything can be it need not necessarily be the actual sleep mask. Anything that can block your light. You can also buy one online or at your local pharmacy, so it is available. And then the next routine that I'm going to tell you is about sticking to a proper routine so your body knows when it's time to sleep. So if you go to bed at different times every day, your body don't know when it is supposed to fall asleep. So train yourself to fall asleep by following a set routine and practicing Healthy sleep habits. So healthy sleep habits also, includes avoiding heavy meals before bed, doing something relaxing before bed, and avoiding caffeine in the evening. Suppose, for instance, you want to go to bed at 11 p.m. and wake up at 7 a.m. You might have trouble falling asleep when you begin following your schedule, but you should still wake up at the set time. You might be tired, but that'll help you fall asleep faster, and you'll eventually get used to going to bed earlier. So that is one of the good habit that you can develop. And the next thing is avoid drinking caffeine or alcohol at night. Stay away from all caffeine within 6 hours of going to bed. If it is 12 hours, it is well and good, but 6 hours is at least recommended. While you might be tempted to reach for a alcohol or something that can throw off your sleep cycle, it is better to avoid that. If you often have trouble sleeping, avoid caffeine at least 8 hours, so that it can it the caffeine in your body doesn't uh, act as a stimulant to keep you active. If you drink alcohol, try to limit your consumption to 1 or 2 drinks and avoid drinking right before you go to bed. And even too much water can disrupt your sleep by causing you to wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. To avoid this, consider tapering off all beverages an hour or two before you actually go to bed, and stick to a regular sleep schedule even on weekends. If you go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, you will eventually get used to that set schedule. On the weekends, do your best to go to bed and wake up no more than 1 hour later than the usual weekday routine. So if you sleep in on the weekends, you'll throw off your sleep schedule and have a harder time falling asleep during the week. How many of you can relate to me? And the next thing is exercise. Avoid working out at night. Regular exercise can help you fall asleep and improve your sleep quality, but provided you don't work out before your bedtime. Avoid exercising and other strenuous activities at least 3 hours before you go to your bed. And then the next thing is also to avoid taking naps during the daytime. If you need a power nap, limit it to just 15-20 minutes during the day, and avoid napping in the late afternoon or evening. Naps break up your sleep schedule and make it harder to fall asleep at night. So, and the last one that as we saw earlier, taking a bath or or reading 30 minutes a day. The best thing I wanted to tell you is relaxing bedtime routine, so your body knows it's time to wind down.